everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 15 rounds among hungry featherweights between Yuriorkis Gamboa and Erik Morales. Yuriorkis Gamboa is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. He's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
Please welcome Yuriorkis and his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Erik Morales.
Right then, touch him up and let's go.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight. And we are underway with round number one.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Erik Morales. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And a sharp counterpunch by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Yuriorkis Gamboa's swelling is starting to become a real issue. Yuriorkis Gamboa will have to hope his corner knows how to handle a cut. Good block by Gamboa. Erik Morales, his cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Yuriorkis Gamboa's eye, to me, is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be, too. They got to be thinking about, if it gets to a point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
Morales counters.
Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Morales counters. Ten seconds to go in this round. Come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Move that body. You need to move that body more.
take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good job protecting himself. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Erik Morales. That was not well targeted by Erik Morales. Parries that punch intended for the head. Halfway through round number 2. And a smart left hand by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Good block by Morales. That was a miss by Erik Morales. Able to cover up that gut. Oh! Yuriorkis Gamboa's hit by a right hand. Final 10 seconds. Nothing there on the punch by Erik Morales.
Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here
And round number 3 is underway. Erik Morales able to land the counter punch. Morales counters. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Not precise at all by Erik Morales. Gets rid of that body shot. Good block by Gamboa. Halfway through this round. Nice block by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Gamboa lands a nice counterpunch. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Holy cow! Erik Morales is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Well off the mark by Erik Morales.
Keep it up, all right? Very. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the stuff. You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. You have to double the jab already. Look, he's timing you. Every time you come in.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice block by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Nothing there on the punch by Erik Morales. Good counter by Gamboa. Teddy, you talk about going out and making a few openings. There it is! Yuriorkis Gamboa's in bad shape.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
Accurate counter punch by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Oh, and there you go. Yuriorkis Gamboa stunned and staggered.
All right, come on now, come on, work it out. See some punches here.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Not precise at all by Erik Morales. Good way to protect the midsection. Erik Morales has got a cut around his eye. Looks to be below his eye. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Certainly don't stand in front of it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Yuriorkis Gamboa with a block punch. Good counter by Gamboa. Morales counters. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Yuriorkis Gamboa. And a smart counterpunch by Erik Morales. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Good counter by Gamboa. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds
where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Listen, I need to see more defense, okay? Whenever he misses, come on. Get on that.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Good way to protect the midsection. Not precise at all by Erik Morales. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Yuriorkis Gamboa's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. A nice block by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Good counter by Gamboa. He just missed that shot up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Well-placed counter punch by Erik Morales. That was a miss by Erik Morales. Very clean offense from defense by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
I want to see that straight right. Go the jab and then straight down the middle. Got that jab.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Gamboa able to land the counter punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Eric Morales
All right,
is
come on,
stunned
come on,
and
work it out,
staggered.
work it out.
It's
See
like a
some punches
light
here.
switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room
busy,
and they
guys.
put
Come
that
on now,
switch
keep
on.
busy.
His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
Good counter by Gamboa. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Holy cow! Yuriorkis Gamboa's legs look shaky. He was hurt. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled and was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Eric Morales. Yuriorkis Gamboa with a block punch. Right on the mark, both guys with a hook. Well, the end of the round is upon us. And oh boy, we need to catch our breath ourselves.
Now, these guys are not shy about introducing themselves. They came right out at the beginning. They said hello with punches, punches in bunches.
Great exchanges we've seen so far.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep you away. Relax. Relax. Take deep breaths.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here. Nice counter punch by Eric Morales. That hook was well off the mark. Yuriorkis Gamboa's got to find a way to pull things together here. Ever since he got tagged earlier in this fight, he hasn't been the same fighter.
No, he hasn't, but he hasn't really had a chance to recover. You know, he needs a round, lose the round. Right now, his corner should tell him, look, lose the round, it doesn't matter. Just get yourself together. We'll pick him up later. We'll win rounds later.
Excellent counter punch by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Gets rid of that body shot. Good scoring counter punch by Eric Morales. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Halfway. Oh, that's gotta Yuriorkis Gamboa
All right,
stunned
come on,
and he
guys.
is
Work it
hurt.
out. Work it out. No holding.
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. That's just like a little love shove right there. Down he goes. Uppercut did the damage. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here while you take those shots. You understand me?
He's got to find him. You knew the swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO. Eric Morales is your winner by technical knockout.
Saw a little bit of everything tonight. You know, you saw he could